Hi, Annabelle here, certified corporate wellness specialist and founder of Workvie, Work Pain Relief Creams. So if you're tuning into our channel, is because you are hardworking and maybe you have some pain, and we're here to help. Before we get started, this video is not intended for medical advice. Please consult a physician, but I am here to share with you some information that you may find useful, especially if you're working with pain. So in the video today, I want to talk about the differences between lidocaine roll-ons and lidocaine patches. So these are two of the most popular forms that you will find the ingredient lidocaine. Most lidocaine is made in a lab. Actually, I think all of the lidocaine is made in a lab, and it's an ointment or an ingredient that's used to numb the area. So a lot of popular uses for lidocaine are obviously for pain, numbing. The type that your dentist uses, that is a different percentage dosage that they would use. But if we're talking about over-the-counter lidocaine, we're talking about 4% is the maximum allowed without a prescription, and that's really important to know. There are some other uses for lidocaine that come at 5%, but it is not intended to be used topically, and you want to make sure that you're following the FDA guidelines that are set for lidocaine. So in this particular case, we're going to be talking about a lidocaine roll-on. So here we have the Workvie Lidocaine Instant Pain Relieving Roll-On. And we'll also be looking at a patch. This is not made by Workvie. This is made by a different competitor, but I want it for you to show you and see what some of the differences are, what you would use one versus another, and just kind of give you a little bit more perspective before you go out and spend your hard-earned money to get pain relief. So let's talk a little bit about the patches first, because patches are very common and people are more used to using the patches. I would say lidocaine roll-ons are a little bit more recent than they've been available in the past. So one of the things that you'll notice is the size of the lidocaine patch. So for example, I have 2 herniated discs in my lower back, and if I'm sitting for too long in my desk and I'm just like working away and I'm losing track of time, by the time I stand up, I get that sensation of that pain, that stabbing, jabbing, just pain in your back. And I know a lot of you can relate to this, especially if you're like lifting heavy things, or maybe you're on your feet all day long. You're gonna get that type of pain. So how you would use this is that you actually peel away, and there's a stickiness to it. There's a stickiness that once you take it away, you stretch it, and then you would apply it on your lower back. So there's a limitation here because of the size at which you can use it, but you can be sure that there's like no mess with this type of product. You simply like apply it to the area, it sticks on, and you're good to go. Now, some of the downsides of that is that the stickiness may wear off, so you might find yourself trying to just paste it on your back. The other thing, especially for gentlemen who have hair in their lower back, nothing against having hair in the lower back, but when you go to take this off, that might cause some pulling of the hair in your lower back. So something to be mindful of. Now, in this particular product, they have a claim that it lasts up to 8 hours. That may or may not be true. It just depends on your type of pain and your type of body, but it is something that they state on their box. So I that would be great if you can get relief for a really long time. The next thing that I want to talk about is the lidocaine roll-on. So in this form, and one of the things too that's important to note before I move on is that lidocaine is a controlled substance by the FDA. They regulate it. And so the products that you buy that are FDA regulated should have some kind of childproofing on them. So for example, in order for me to get this lidocaine patch out, you actually have to get a pair of scissors and cut it to do that. In this case, you have to pinch on the sides to open the lidocaine roll-on bottle. So once you have the bottle, what you see is that it has a roll-on form, and what that allows you to do is it allows you to easily apply it in the area. So if you're going to be using it in your back, you simply grab it and roll all over the back. what you have there is that there's no limitation to size of how much you can apply to the back. Especially like if you're having sciatica pain, you can do all of your lower back and maybe some down the buttocks area to make sure that you're covering as much area as you need to find the relief that you're looking for. The product itself, since you won't be touching it with your hands, you would be rolling it with the roll-on, is non-messy. And then you also want to find a formula that is non-greasy and non-staining. So that's one of the things about the Workvie Lidocaine Roll-On, that is non-greasy and non-staining, because if you put it on before heading out to work, or maybe you're putting it on before you go to sleep, you want to make sure that your sheets aren't stained, that your clothes isn't stained, and also who wants that nasty greasy feeling on their, sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, continue.
So you want to make sure that the product is also non-greasy, because nobody wants to have that feeling. In this particular case, our product is a lotion. It has aloe vera so that it won't burn your skin. It also has a vanishing scent. So now that we've talked a little bit about lidocaine roll-on versus patch, I would love to hear in the comments if you have any experience with them, which one you like, why do you like it, and if you would like to learn more about Workvie products, you can always check us out at workvie.com. I'm going to put the link below. Our products are also available on amazon.com, so I would encourage you to check them out. And if you want to see more videos for you to get pain relief while you work, general work wellness videos, subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!